about that is make it hurt.
It's time. It is time. Welcome once again to the one and the only. You know who I am. I am big time Doug Brooks Jr. And I am here not because this is my scheduled time, but I know y'all know what's already done happened, but here I come. Because we have breaking news. Some will say, well, look, it's not even cowboy related, but you know better. You know it's cowboy related. You know what I'm getting ready to talk about. You know what happened just a few minutes ago, and if you don't, hang around, I'm getting ready to tell you. If you don't know, some of you at work, some of you don't have all these notifications on your phone like I have, and it's understandable. But there is breaking news. And I'm just going to go ahead and just say this. I really do not plan on being here long. Hey, everybody's coming in. I appreciate everybody. We're live here on Facebook. We're live here on YouTube, Big Time Show pages. We're live here on Twitch and on Twitter tonight. I'm not on Instagram because I forgot to be honest with you. That's the reason why I'm sharing right now. And hope that you would do me the honor of sharing my content with cowboy people and cowboy haters and everybody else. And let's talk about this because drama has entered the building. Eric Walls, how you doing, sir? You say you're a Seahawks fan, but you love your sports. Have you been with me before? If not, this is your first time. If this is your first time, welcome to the show. We accept everybody, even though this is primarily, obviously, a cowboy podcast. But welcome. Rocket Bomb, how you doing? I don't know some of you guys. Hey, Texas Twister, what's up? Jerry and Steven, exactly, Keystone. It just never fails. It just never fails. And now what we have. Hey, Mika, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in on me. Thank you. Go ahead and share. Everybody hit those like buttons for me before we get started. I didn't leave everything up as far as my ticker goes. But most of you know, if you decide, if you want to contribute to the podcast, you can, whatever way you're watching me right now. If you're on YouTube, you can hit that super chat button on your bottom right of your phone. If you're on Facebook, you can hit the star button if you want to do that. But my Cash App, obviously, Hey, Eric, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's my brother, Eric, Angry Cowboy. That's my brother. I'm gonna see if I can get some folks in. This is just spur of the moment. I did not do. Once I read the news, I knew I had to come on. This is what you're getting ready to hear most cowboy podcasts talk about for the next couple of days, because it's just another chapter in this long book that we have going now um, with Dak Prescott. It just seems that everything, in one way or another, is going to bring Dak Prescott into the conversation. And today, just a few moments ago, he was brought right back into the conversation again. Because if you do not know, here it is. If you do not know, the Jacksonville Jaguars just signed Trevor Lawrence to a 5-year contract extension worth $275 million. 142 of it is fully guaranteed. And here is the big one. Trevor Lawrence is now tied with the highest paid quarterback in the league in Joe Burrow. Both of them are getting paid $55 million a year. Now, and a lot of people said nothing about Joe, and I understand what everyone says. Well, it's about the organization that wants to pay you. If they value like that, they will pay you, and I guess in some instances they will overpay you. But it's all about. You can say that, but what you cannot dismiss is the quarterback market. You've been with me, I can keep trying to tell you that. And it makes no difference who the face is. It does not make a difference what team they're on. And it obviously must mean obviously that, unlike some of your guys, some of the people's standards, it does not make a difference what you've done, because the market is dictating what these guys are getting paid. And so Trevor Lawrence today just became tied for the highest paid quarterback in the history of the NFL. 5 years. $275 million. 142 of it is guaranteed. But the main thing is that he is now getting paid. I don't even know what his signing bonus was, but he's getting paid $55 million a year. And some of y'all might be wondering, and half of y'all already know where I'm going with this. So but it's obvious why we got to go this way. And some of y'all may be wondering, why in the world is he talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars? I thought he talked about the Cowboys only. You're absolutely right, but to say that this news today about Trevor Lawrence does not affect Dak Prescott, you crazy. You crazy. I wonder what Jerry Jones just did. I wonder. I just it is. I know he put his head in his hand. I know he did. Because, ladies and gentlemen, whether you like Dak Prescott or not, You don't may not want to give him credit. You might think he ain't, whatever you want to say. But one thing you can't say, and if you say it, you done lost your mind. One thing you can't say is that Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be getting paid $55 million. He's the highest paid quarterback in the history of the game, tied with Joe Burrow. How in the world did Trevor Lawrence do that? And he ain't done absolutely nothing in the league other than being picked first out of Clemson and had a good year. I guess he got his team to the playoffs last year. He did win the division with a 8-8 record or 7-9 record. I mean 7-9 record maybe. I think that's what they won the division with last year, the AFC South, if I'm not mistaken. Trevor Lawrence, if he made a Pro Bowl, it was because of default. In other words, nobody wanted to go, so they had to go pick up somebody. That's the only way he made the Pro Bowls. I don't even count those. If you're not one of the first 3 guys picked to represent the conference, you just got there by default. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Matt Jones make a Pro Bowl. I ain't talking about that. He obviously he ain't never made an All-Pro team. We know that. Okay, we know that. So I'm just trying to go down Trevor Lawrence's resume. Other than, I guess, Jacksonville has no choice but to pay him. Okay? I mean, other than that, I mean, he got long hair. I mean, good God. I mean, he got that good long texture hair that shampoo lovers would love. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, but hey, he got 55 million per year. Golf just got 53. And y'all want to sit here and tell me that Dak Prescott don't deserve his money? And and Jacksonville just gave a person who has done nothing. Y'all say Dak ain't done nothing. Well, what in the world has Trevor Lawrence done? If y'all say Dak ain't done nothing, what has Trevor Lawrence done? And I understand y'all gonna get this little nitpicky, petty stuff and say, well, he ain't played as long as Dak. He played long enough. 3-4 years, I believe. What many years? 4 or 5 years or something? Ain't done nothing. At least in my view, your view may be different. At least in my view, that it will warrant him being the highest paid quarterback in the league. You can't convince me of nothing that Trevor Lawrence has done. Because y'all, and the reason why I'm saying it, because I got some haters in here, you base everything off of what Dak has done. And you said he don't deserve the money. I need the same energy right now. Because Trevor Lawrence ain't done nothing. Just like Justin Herbert ain't done nothing. So if you want to categorize Dak as a nothing quarterback, you might as well put everybody in the same pot, because like I just said, here are the facts. Trevor Lawrence is now tied with Joe Burrow now for having being the highest paid quarterback in league history per year. So to make a long story short, y'all, just to make a long story short, I believe why Jared just put his head in his hand and shook it once he heard the news, wherever he is, Steven too. I believe Dak Prescott, on the other hand, just started smiling. And he should start smiling. See, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all no more. I'm serious. I love y'all. I appreciate all of y'all coming to hang with me, and coming to hang with me and watch the show. And we got an open space here. You're allowed to have your comments and all that type of stuff. I don't mind. I ain't blocking nobody. As long as you don't just get too ignorantly disrespectful or whatever. I don't care nothing about you talking about the Cowboys. I don't even care nothing about you talking about the team. But I don't want to hear nothing from y'all no more. Because see, y'all ain't going to have the same energy with Trevor Lawrence now that you just had, that you're going to have with Dak for the last 2 years. See, I need the same energy. Because see, anybody telling me that Trevor Lawrence deserves to be on the same level as Joe Burrow or supposed to forget Dak Prescott. He don't supposed to get paid more than Jared Goff. I mean, let's be realistic. There's nowhere in the world. I realize that Jalen Hurts got paid a couple years ago, so you can't go back. I get it. But I think it's a total insult that Trevor Lawrence is paid more than than Allen out of Buffalo. I believe it's an insult that he's getting paid more than Goff. I believe it's an insult that he's getting paid more than Jalen Hurts. I believe that. And yes, even though Dak Prescott hasn't got paid yet, there's no way in the world that Trevor Lawrence is on the same level as Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, whether you want to admit it or not, I give you the resume again. Run-up MVP of the league. All-pro quarterback. Pro Bowl quarterback. Led the league in touchdowns. Under 10 interceptions for the year. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear y'all. If Trevor Lawrence, and I was saying at first, I was saying at first that Dak probably should get somewhere around, if he wasn't trying to be the highest paid, maybe he should, 54, 53, and roll like that, whoever it is. But see, these guys messing it up for y'all. So you can understand. And I'm gonna preface this: whether Dak Prescott gets it in Dallas or he gets it somewhere else, he is going to be the highest paid quarterback in the league coming up. And I don't care nothing about y'all saying, well, he's 2-5 in the playoffs. He hadn't won the Super Bowl. Well, Trevor Lawrence, he just got in the door last year for the playoffs. I don't want to hear it no more. Trevor Lawrence rests my case. And because Dak Prescott and Trevor Lawrence are on two completely different levels, now, since it's $55 million a year, Dak Prescott certainly has a better resume than Trevor Lawrence by a mile. Now I'm going to say what y'all been saying. What I didn't think he was going to be, but yeah, it looked like $60 million a year is coming up. And I say it again, whether that's in Dallas or somewhere else, Dak Prescott gonna get his money now. It's inevitable. May not happen this year. May have to play it all the way out. Cause see, Jared Jones just done threw up. Jared Jones, I'm convinced now. Jared Jones is not gonna pay you. I'm going to be shocked if Jared Jones pays him now. Cause after Trevor Lawrence got paid, who's next? See, everybody, this is part of the Jones fault. Because what Jared say? He wanted to see how the tea leaves fail. That's what he said, right? Well, these leaves done fail pretty good now. These leaves have failed, and it didn't fall in the right way for the Jones family. Since he wanted to see how things would shake out and see how things would be. See how if the market would be reset and all that type of stuff. Well, guess what? It's been reset. Really ain't been reset as far as the money goes over Burrow, but it's been reset by the individual who got it. There's nowhere in the world. Listen, Trevor Lawrence ain't on Jared Goff level. He certainly ain't on Josh Allen level. He certainly is not on Jalen Hurts level to me. He's just not there. He certainly is not on Joe Burrow. The only thing that he has over Joe Burrow is that he's a little bit more healthier than Joe Burrow is. Other than that, he can't hold it. He can't hold a candlestick to him. He's not on that level. He's just not. And y'all know that. And y'all gonna sit here and tell me, you haters in here, that Dak Prescott don't deserve his money now? Really? Again, for those that are popping in, if you don't know, Trevor Lawrence just signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars, 5 years, $275 million, $55 million a year, and 142 of it guaranteed. I don't know the signing bonus. I don't know what the signing bonus is. But he just got 5 years, $275 million, $55 million a year, 142 fully guaranteed. And listen, I don't want to sound like I'm just a complete hater or whatever. God bless Trevor Lawrence. If you're in position to get it, and he has that franchise under his power, he had it at the negotiation table. They had no choice but to pay him whatever it is that he wants because he's the meal ticket. They already know that. We all know that. We know Jacksonville ain't talking about nothing. He is their star. He's their meal ticket. He puts butts in the seats. So it's not a surprise. God bless him. God bless his agent for doing it. I ain't knocking him. I'm just stating the facts. He's not on Dak Prescott level. He's not on that level. He's not. And y'all know that. He's not on the level of Jared Goff, who just got $53 million. He's not. Y'all know that. I know it. And so when y'all start talking about Dak shouldn't get whatever, he shouldn't. Y'all ain't talking about absolutely nothing now. Y'all ain't talking about nothing no more. Y'all can put it in the chat and say all this and say all that about Dak shouldn't get paid. He's 2-5. I don't want to hear it no more. Y'all can talk about it, but I'm at the point now where I don't even want to hear y'all talk about it. Because the money is not dictated. I've been trying to tell you all the time. The money is not dictated upon what you've done, obviously. Trevor Lawrence has done nothing. Nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. He's done nothing. Trevor Lawrence, y'all don't want to say nothing because see the comments ain't flowing now. See, cause see now what I've been saying, it just slapped you dead in your face. It's the market. It's obviously the market. It's not the resume. It's the market. I rest my case. I can't say it no more. I rest my case. It's not about how many Super Bowls you won when it comes to the quarterback position. It's not about how many playoff appearances you had. It's not about how many Pro Bowls you've been to. It's not about if you were all pro. It's not about that. It's about with the quarterback position, it is It is about the market. And since we now understand beyond the shadow of a doubt now that the quarterbacks is all about who's next and where the market is. And it ain't about, who the quarterback is, because we just saw a quarterback today sign for 5 years, $275 million, getting paid $55 million a year. We just seen that it does not matter at all about your resume, period. It's about what's next, who's next. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, I think all the smoke is clear now. Everybody that was eligible to get paid has gotten paid from the quarterback position, except one. And that's the one that's supposed to got signed a while back. So I'm going to say it again. It don't make a difference now, as you can see. Since Trevor Lawrence just became tied with Joe Burrow, the highest paid quarterback in the history of the NFL, with nothing really on his resume. So let's get this straight. All you haters may be right. Jared may not pay him. That may be true. But trust me, since it's obvious, you ain't got to do nothing. Dak Prescott is going to get one of the craziest deals that you're going to ever hear, whether it's this year or whether he hits the free agent market. It's got to happen now. Don't blame Dak, y'all. Don't blame Dak. Oh, I forgot. You're right. Tua coming up next. Don't blame Dak, y'all. Oh no. You want to blame somebody? Blame the agents of Jared Goff. Blame the agents of Trevor Lawrence agent. Blame them. They're climbing up, and Trevor Lawrence essentially just reset the market, even though it's the same as Burrow. But like I said, it's different with Lawrence, because what Lawrence just proved is that you don't have to have. See, a lot of y'all saying what everybody done. No, it ain't about what you done now. See, that argument has been erased. That argument has been erased now. Trevor Lawrence signed it for 5 years, $275 million, 142 guaranteed, $55 million a year, which equals to be the highest paid quarterback in the league with Joe Burrow. The argument now of saying, well, what have you done in the playoffs? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? All that's done. All that's done. Y'all can put that in the trash can. That argument don't hold no weight no more. Trevor Lawrence deal just proved all that. So if Trevor Lawrence is getting paid $55 million a year, what in the world you think Dak Prescott gonna get? Since y'all said Dak Prescott ain't done nothing, well, the same argument is for Dak. And again, let me say it again. I can't blame Jared if you don't want to pay him now. Because he's going to have to pay him. And if you don't believe in your quarterback to the tune of probably $57 to $60 million a year now, then you let him pass on by, and somebody else going to pick up that bill. But he's going to get the bill. He's going to get the bill. See, what you don't understand is this. This is what you need to understand. See, Trevor Lawrence ain't done nothing. Nothing. Trevor Lawrence, at least Goff and Jalen Hurts and Burrow done been, they've been to a Super Bowl. And y'all said that. So what has Dak done? Goff been to a Super Bowl. And what has Dak done? Hurts went to a Super Bowl. What has Dak done? Burrow took his team to the Super Bowl. Okay, you can hold a little weight for that. Even though I was saying the market is what it is. So based off y'all standards, you got to do something in order to get paid like that. What has Trevor Lawrence done? What has he done? Argument is killed. But since Dak has done something in comparison to Trevor Lawrence, what in the world do you think Dak gonna get paid? Now this is the time where all y'all haters was saying, hey, you don't deserve that. Did Trevor Lawrence deserve to be have $55 million? Based off whatever standards you get. See, now y'all got to come back to me now. See, I told you it was gonna happen then. Yeah, I told you y'all was going to come back to me. Now, please, somebody in this chat, because I see some of the same haters. I need to know why. Because I need the same energy. Somebody tell me why Trevor Lawrence should get paid $55 million a year based off y'all standards that y'all told me. I need to know why now. Forget that. Forget James. Forget Joe Burrow. I need to understand how. Since y'all got these standards about what a person has to do in order to get there, I want to know why. I want the justification from those same standards now. Why? That's what I want to know. That I ain't worried about that. Dak gonna get his. Like I said, I'm saying it again. May not be from the Cowboys. May have to go somewhere else. You know what? I just want to know. James says Dak is better than Trevor. I think that's obvious. Everybody know that. Anybody that says Trevor Lawrence is better than Dak, I almost want to mute you from the conversation because y'all know better. And guess what? Trevor Lawrence deal now. Watch this. Trevor Lawrence deal now becomes the that's where the negotiations start now, right? I mean, look, see Tua, forget that. See, if I'm Tua from Miami, cause he's next to. I'm shouting right now, saying thank you, Lord. Thank you, Trevor. Because see, Tua has done more than Trevor Lawrence. You can't pay Tua less than what you're gonna pay Trevor Lawrence. No way. And if I'm Tua's agent, I ain't letting you get away with that. If I'm negotiating with the Miami Dolphins front office, there's no way in the world I'm getting less than Trevor Lawrence. There's no way. No way. His deal is the starting point now. Because Trevor Lawrence essentially reset the market. Not from a money standpoint, but it eliminates the argument saying, well, you got to do all this to be a top tier quarterback being paid that way. That's a lie now. That's a lie. It's eliminated now. So based off Trevor Lawrence doing nothing, if I'm Tua, I'm saying, here's Trevor Lawrence's deal. This is the bottom floor. Now we can negotiate upwards from there. Because I'm better than Trevor Lawrence. James says, so Dallas should pay Dak. I believe they should have paid Dak a while back. Jared messed it up saying he wants to see where the tea leaves fall. Well, they done fail in this. It ain't fell in his favor. So, I don't, I don't know. All I know is the quarterback market has been reset. The standards, the goalposts have moved again. Because today proves that you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to have commas. on your resume. You know, first team All Pro, comma, Pro Bowl, comma, MVP, comma, uh, you know, uh, you know, top 100 player and all. You ain't gotta have all this. You ain't gotta have it now. You ain't gotta have it. You can actually go to the table like Trevor Lawrence and put your resume on there and and all it says is, I got my team to the playoffs. And we lost in the first round, but I got my team to the playoffs. That's the only thing on his resume. That's the only thing. If he has a Pro Bowl on there, it wasn't because he was voted into the Pro Bowl. It was because the quarterbacks that were voted into the Pro Bowl decided not to go. And that's how he got to the Pro Bowl. So if you want to count that, then so be it. I guess it does go on his resume, say he's a 1 or 2-time Pro Bowl player, even though he really didn't make it. It is what it is. I don't know that, Shane. I don't know that. I don't know that. You say look at the division Trevor Lawrence plays in. The only other quarterback he has to compete with is C.J. Stroud, and almost guaranteed that the Jazz will compete for the AFC South Division for years to come. I don't know that. They barely. What was their record last year, y'all? Somebody put that in the check for me. Because I don't pay attention to Jacksonville unless we play them. That's it. I don't know what their record was. I know they made the playoffs last year, and they never made it before. So last year, at least in the Trevor Lawrence era, was their best year. I don't know if they went 7-9 or they went 8-8. I don't know. Or 8-9 in 17 games now. Somebody look up Jacksonville for me. Then put it in there. Put it in there for me. Is Jordan Love next? Well, I know he coming. See, that's another thing. What you open the door for since you paid Trevor Lawrence that? Forget guys that are in their last year of their contract. Jordan Love, man. Jordan Love got to be saying, hold up, wait a minute. What if Jordan Love act a fool, even though he's on the contract for more than 1 year? Jordan Love got the right to go to Green Bay right now, so Trevor Lawrence got paid. Jordan Love can say, hey, whoa, dog, wait. You got to be kidding me. What? No, y'all got to pay me. What? See, this opens up the door. See, when certain people get paid, it opens up another whole element to this thing. Jane, I don't know who you are. Jane, are you the Jane that I'm thinking you are? Jane, are you the Jane that I think you are? Help me out. Are you the Jane I used to work with? Let me know. And just don't, if you ain't him, just don't act like you him. You're not. I appreciate that. Well, Jane, you're very knowledgeable because you're putting up some good stuff up here. But there are people, and you bring up Kirk Cousins, but there are some that will say that Kirk Cousins is better than that. So I ain't even gonna push that argument because I don't want to say who's better because it really makes no difference now. One thing I do know for sure is that Dak Prescott is way better than Trevor Lawrence is. And Trevor Lawrence today got paid like he's the greatest of all time. Because he's tied with Burrow, $55 million a year is the highest paid NFL quarterback in the history of the NFL today. So it don't make no difference if Dak is better than Trevor. It makes no difference. It's really all about who is next. I rest my case. And so now, since that name been taken off the list, there's only 2 left. Or unless a quarterback start acting a fool like Jordan Love, if he decide to poke his lip out and start crying and say, I need some more money, then we'll add him to the list. But as of right now, Tua and Dak. are the next two in line. And because of Trevor Lawrence. Don't blame Dak. Don't blame Dak, y'all. No. Don't blame Dak. Because y'all going to have the fools when Dak get paid. And he deserve it. Based off what we just learned today about Trevor Lawrence, can we all, well, some of y'all ain't gonna do right anyway, but can we all say that, I mean, I really didn't need this to say it in the first place. The only argument would be how much would Dak get paid. But based off what Trevor Lawrence just did, can we all just admit now that Dak deserves his money now? Since he does have something on his resume. I mean, he does. And here's the funny part about Dak. Here's the funny part about Dak. You let Dak have, he ain't got to have the season he had last year. He can just get close to it. Guess what? Price go up again. See, if Dak throws for 4,000 yards and he throws for over 30 touchdowns again, he ain't got to lead the league in touchdown passes like he did last year. He don't have to be for a second team All-Pro. But let's just say, for instance, Dak. Let's just say, for instance, watch this. Dak wins 10 plus ball games. Let's just say, for instance, Dak get over 30 touchdowns. All of these usually what happens for Dak, as y'all know. Let's say, for instance, Dak throws for 4,400 yards again, which is what Dak usually does. And let's just say he make the Pro Bowl. He ain't got to be all pro. He can just make the Pro Bowl. What y'all think? The price go down? Shit. Or does the price go break? Or does the price, I mean, you only add to it. You know, I mean, it don't go down. And if you put up another year, or like he usually does, the price goes up. See, y'all crying about 50, 80, $60 million. Well, guess what? Y'all saw last year, at the end of last year, that the salary cap went crazy as far as elevation goes. It went up because of the sports gambling, the betting. You saw before we even say Taylor Swift, because she generated, according to the NFL, $300 million. Just her showing up in the press box, and her, showing up arm in arm with Travis Kelce. $300 million extra just because of one person, Taylor Swift. The betting with the ESPN bet and all of that, it just went up. So guess what? Salary cap gonna go up even more. So y'all talking about 60. Shoot, if Dak goes straight to free agency next year, he might get 62. He might get 63 because we already know the betting only gonna go up. The TV contract ain't even came into play yet. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know who would know this in this chat. Let's see who in there. Michael Evans might know that. Michael Evans. If I'm not mistaken, is this the year that the salary cap? I'm not the salary cap. The TV deal comes into play now. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm right, am I right about that? I'm looking at it. So when did the NFL TV deal go? I just want to know that. I want to know that. I want to know, when does the TV deal come into play? Because see, that's going to answer a lot of questions too. Let me look it up. When the NFL TV deal expire? Y'all forgive me for being quiet, but I'm just. Let me see. I'm looking it up now. Because see, that's going to. Oh, okay. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It actually ends in 2033. It's an 11-year agreement. Oh, okay. It began in 2000. It doesn't end until 2033, but the first year was last year. It began last year, which is another reason why the salary cap went up. And it's an 11-year agreement. And here's the part. It is with 5 media companies. Watch this. Here's the reason why it's going to go up, y'all. CBS, ESPN/ABC, Fox, NBC, and Amazon. Okay? Amazon. But check this out. If I'm not mistaken, aren't there games this coming up season that's going to be on Netflix? Right? Aren't there games that's on YouTube TV? Or that YouTube has the Sunday package. I mean, the NFL package. So the season long package. So we know that. But the NFL is going to the streaming part. They went to, one game was on Nickelodeon last year. They forcing us to get subscription. That's another old pot of gold right there. I'm not exaggerating. Dak Prescott next year, because you know the salary cap gonna go up because they're getting money that has not been tapped yet. I'm saying they're getting money from sources that they didn't used to have to count on. So it's new sources that's bringing in millions and millions of dollars, and that makes the salary cap go up. So Dak Prescott, Tua, whoever else you want to call out, whoever is after this season, after this coming up season, forget 60 million. Forget 60 million. Man, we talking between 63 and 65. Let me ask y'all this question. Now I'm just being hypothetical. What if Patrick Mahomes started getting angry after looking at this? Even though he negotiated his own 10-year deal. But he got to be saying like, good Lord, now, wait a minute. We may need to revisit this table because ain't nowhere in the world 12, 13 guys going to get paid more than me, and I'm the best in the world. I'm speaking as Patrick Mahomes. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to let Jared Goff and Trevor Lawrence get paid way more money in a season than me in a year. No. What if Patrick Mahomes crank up and he forces Kansas City to go to the negotiation table? What in the world you think he gonna get? Okay. And y'all worried about Dak Prescott resetting the market. What if Josh Allen, since Trevor Lawrence did, I mean, good God. What if Josh Allen decide to get angry and say, ain't nowhere in the world now? No way. Come here. Whoever the owner is, come here, sit down. Come here. General manager, come here. I'm speaking as Josh Allen. Come here. But sit down. Look. There's no. If I'm Josh Allen, I'm saying, wait a minute now. I'm way better than Trevor Lawrence. But Josh, you lead the league in turnover. I don't care. Ain't nobody gonna say that Trevor Lawrence is better than me. That's what Josh Allen gonna say. And everybody knows it's the truth. And Josh Allen would have every right to go to Buffalo because he kind of got a power grip on that organization and say, y'all got to do something here. Y'all got to change things up. There's nowhere in the world that this dude supposed to get paid $7-8 million more dollars than me. There's no way. What if he decide to crank up? How much do you think he gonna get? Y'all better understand what just happened here today. Y'all remember now. It was a few years ago. This has the same feeling to me as the feeling that when Deshaun Watson got paid. That when Deshaun Watson got that ridiculous contract from the Cleveland Browns, it changed everything. It did. It did. It did. It changed everything. When Deshaun Watson got his check, that changed everything. And man, look. And from that point on, because it was Deshaun Watson that got it, and everybody knew Deshaun Watson at the time was not better than half of the league, but he got paid as if he was. That's what started really all of this, and it's been going up ever since. It's amazing me how everybody notices everybody going up. Then when it comes to Dak Prescott, everybody wanted to come down. It's just mind boggling to me. But see, now y'all sick. You sick now. You sick. Because Trevor Lawrence just killed all y'all narratives. Trevor Lawrence just killed all the narratives today. He did. Trevor Lawrence and his agent just destroyed all narratives of people who say Dak Prescott shouldn't get this because of he ain't done this. That has been that has been erased today. You're gonna look silly even saying that now. Let me tell you who else about to get paid. And it'll be in another couple of years or something. It's two. What look y'all. Look. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Look, if Trevor Lawrence just got this today, what in the world do you think Brock Purdy gonna ask for now? come on, y'all. Look, do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? What in the world do you think Brock Purdy is going to ask for now? Do you think Brock Purdy ain't smiling today? Do y'all see what I'm saying? See, if it had been Dak, a lot of people say, well, I don't think I already know it's the market value, but when it comes to Dak, it ain't market value. It's about what you did. They changed the narrative when it comes to Dak. They say, well, you're only 2-5 in the playoffs. He hadn't won it. He ain't won. They changed it when it comes to Dak. You'll notice it now. Ain't nobody can say nothing about Trevor Lawrence getting paid $55. Watch tomorrow, for instance. Watch the vibe. Everybody, look, I don't mean to be the teacher of that, but everybody, look, watch First Take tomorrow. Watch the response of Stephen A. now. Because see, when you start talking about Dak Prescott, he said, man, I ain't paying Dak. I ain't paying Dak no money like that. He don't deserve that type of thing. He's 2-5 in the playoffs. He's done nothing. Watch how the tone changes tomorrow when they start talking about Trevor Lawrence there. Let's see if they got this. Let me hear Stephen A. say, I don't get how he got paid. He's done absolutely nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. I want the same venom that he has with Dak Prescott. I want to hear the same venom. That's all. Because Trevor Lawrence ain't done nothing. No doubt. What you think Brock Purdy is going to ask for? Seriously. What do you think Jordan Love is going to ask for? Exactly, T. And if you don't talk about it, I'm just going to laugh. I'm gonna laugh because all they tell me is, of course, that the Cowboys are your clickbait. That's all they mean. It's quarterbacks that are coming up that are just salivating at what Trevor Lawrence just got paid today. Brock Purdy got to be one. Brock Purdy got Brock Purdy Brock Purdy is look. Brock Purdy on the way yet. Brock Purdy just probably went and bought the biggest bottle of champagne that a man could buy. He ain't worried about no money. Even though he on that, he ain't getting paid $1 million a year. Guess what? He ain't worried about that. Because he know he gonna get his money. And if I'm the 49ers, I'm bypassing all rules. I'm gonna try to get ahead of this thing. I'm trying to pay Purdy right now. See, this changes everything. You better get ahead of it. See, the Jones done messed that up. I ain't worried about them. They messed that up with Dak, so I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about them. If the 49ers are smart, you better get ahead of it. I know I'm missing somebody. Who else? Let me see. Let me think real quick. Who else next? Purdy. Kyler, no. Gino, no. It's somebody else that I'm missing. That's kind of on that level, that have done something, and now, it's almost their time to get paid. Oh, jeez. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Y'all help me out. Okay, let's do it. NFC East, Dak, Jones. No, Jones ain't getting nothing. Jalen Daniels, he's a rookie, so we ain't worried about him. Jalen May. No. South, Kirk got his money. Tampa, Baker just got his money. Carolina, Bryce Young is still in his rookie deal. No. The Saints, Derek Carr, he's not getting no. NFC North, Jared Goff just got his. Caleb Williams is in his rookie deal, so we're not worried about him right now. Detroit, Chicago, Minnesota, Jamie McCarthy just got there. He's a rookie. He's not on that level, okay? Not worried about him. Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, Jordan Love. Oh my God. Jordan Love is going to get paid tremendously. All right. AFC West, Denver, rookie, Bo Nix. Kansas City, I believe at some point, Mahomes is going to have to go back to the table. So there your answer is. You talking about resetting the market. There you go, for real. Mahomes. Who else is in the AFC West? The Raiders. I don't even know who their quarterback is, but O'Donnell, whatever it is. I don't, for this year. No. Kansas City, Raiders, Chiefs. Who else am I missing out of the West? There's one more team. I forget. Okay, it'll come to AFC North, Pittsburgh, Fields. Got to get on the field in order for him to start talking. Deshaun, no. Cincinnati, Burrow already got his. The Chargers is in the West. You're right, and Herbert just got his, so not that. Raiders, Kansas City, I already got them. North, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore, course, Lamar got his. AFC East, Tua is next. Miami. Buffalo, Josh may go back to the table. Buffalo, New England, they just drafted a rookie quarterback, Drake May, so we're not going to talk about him. Buffalo, Miami, New England, and the Jets. Rodgers is getting ready to retire before long, so he ain't going to ask for no more. North, East, West, South. Tennessee, I don't even know who their quarterback is, but whoever he is, he's not there. Lawrence just got his. There it is. That's what I was about to say. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if C.J. Stroud have another year like he just had, since they paying off potential now, if C.J. Stroud have another good year, and here's the funny part: they got a few more years to go before they got to worry about this with CJ. But if CJ, it'd be his second year. I think he signed a 5-year deal, a 4 or 5-year deal in his rookie deal. So that, you got a few more years before you got to start tackling this. But by the time CJ Stroud gets to the point where it's his turn to get paid, and we're at this point now, what in the world do you think C.J. Stroud is going to want? Or what he would deserve? See, in a couple of years, these salaries that we're talking about now is going to be looking like chump change. It really is. Y'all remember when Dak signed $40 million a year, everybody going crazy. Oh my God. Shoot, man, in about another year or so, Dak had went from $40 million being the top 3 quarterback getting paid all the way down to about 8 or 9 in the following year. These salaries right here, it's going to be crazy. Exactly, B-Bird. See, no, but Joe, see, you missing my point. You're still basing it off of what has he done. Trevor Lawrence just killed that. I keep trying to tell you. Trevor Lawrence just killed that narrative today. It ain't about what you done. It ain't about what you done. It's about who's next. See, Trevor Lawrence ain't got nothing on his resume. And even on your standards, what you just said, Joe, CJ looks better than Trevor Lawrence right now. Based off what they've done, C.J. Stroud won a playoff game. Trevor Lawrence didn't. See what I'm saying? Right now, C.J. looks better than Trevor Lawrence. Based off what have you done for me lately standard. He's done better than Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to get in and say it. Next year will be his second year. He got about another 2 years before he probably started to really negotiate. Well, in another 2 years, man, where is this market really going to be? Where is this market going to be? You're right, Trevor won that, I guess, the play-in game. What in the world do you think C.J. Stroud is going to be asking for? What you think Tua gonna ask for? Man, this thing got good. Yeah, some of y'all can say it's out of hand, but it's only gonna get worse. The owners right now are trying to figure out how can we do this. They did it, if you remember, a few years ago when they stopped allowing the rookies to come in making this type of money. Remember the Sam Bradford who came in, who ain't played a down, signed his contract, and just in a snap of a finger, Sam Bradford came in as one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the whole league. Ain't even took a preseason snap. They shut that down. They limit. That's how they can build it. But once they done got to pass that first 3-4 years in a rookie quarterback deal, right after that, you done. It's inevitable. You can't fight it. Now here's the real question, because I'm done. I've been on an hour. I just wanted to say I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it no more. Y'all can hate on Dak all you want to. Yeah, it's over now. The what have you done for me lately thing, that's dead now. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, Joe. The running back position is undervalued, but that's the one you're gonna call on when it's playoff time. Running the ball and play defense. But you gotta have a quarterback to win the Super Bowl. Is that can't be avoided as well. And if you got one of them, you pay them because you want to. That's if you want to have a chance at winning the Super Bowl. If you want to stay relevant in the playoff race, then you got to sign these guys as quarterbacks, as we know. They all in the NFL, but the real good ones, they don't fall off trees. If you got one, you probably need to keep it. Dak is one of them. It's no question. But Sister Jones, and like I said before, if I had to put money on it, I would say Jerry Jones just said, "Look, okay, whatever we were planning on doing, just put it in the garbage can. We can't pay him. We can't. I refuse to pay him. I can't pay him that because he's gonna be looking at it not from a mark. He's looking at it from two reasons. Now, if you had won the Super Bowl, I would pay you that. If you had won more than 2 playoff games, I would pay you that. Well, I ain't gonna say that. If you had got to the Super Bowl, I would go ahead and pay you that. But because you 2-5, they're gonna use that against them. And then it ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna pay you $60 million, 58, 59, $60 million a year. There's no way I'm doing that. But that's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take now. Thanks to good old Trevor Lawrence. This is what it's for Dak. This is what it's gonna take. It's gonna take dang this $60 million for real now. I wasn't saying $60 million. I was saying I was saying that, I almost got a little control back when Goff signed. Because Goff probably could have asked for a little bit more, but Goff only wanted 53. At least that's what he signed for. So they almost got a little bit of control back on this thing. Trevor Lawrence just blew the doors open again. He knocked the hinges off the door. He did. He did. With Goff signed, okay, they say, okay, he 53 million. Okay, things are toning back down just a little bit. Okay, we can deal with that. We know that's fine. Shh. Trevor done ruined it for y'all Cowboys, for y'all Dak haters. Trevor Lawrence done ruined it for y'all. His age. They ruined it. And now your quarterback, whether it's here in Dallas or he gets it somewhere else, the bottom line is he is going to get it. It's got to happen now. It's got to happen. So Dak may play on the 1-year deal. It ain't nothing he ain't used to in the first place, so he ain't really worried about that. He already said he gonna bet on himself. That's been pretty good for him, man. One thing about it, this is not Dak's first rodeo playing on a 1-year deal. Played on a 1-year deal before. Then they franchised him. That's a 1-year deal, and it's worked out pretty good for him. He ain't went down, y'all. He went up, and it's going up. Y'all might as well get ready. All right, I'm done. I didn't really call in for. I mean, I'll be talking about this probably. I'm quite sure West Coast and I'll probably hit on this again tomorrow morning. As for me, I will be with you guys on Saturday at 3:00. Quite sure we'll tackle some of this again. But breaking news, y'all. Trevor Lawrence, 5 years, 275 million, 55 million a year annually, 142 fully guaranteed. Trevor Lawrence. It's a lot of quarterbacks that's in line next. They're very happy today because Trevor Lawrence just gave them a cool extra $2 to $3 million today. Today, Trevor Lawrence just added to Tua, Dak Prescott. He reset the market, even though he's getting paid the same as Joe Burrow, but because it's him and what he on his resume, which is nothing, and he still got a chance to be the highest paid quarterback in the league, or tied with Joe Burrow. Oh, the standards have changed today. The standards have changed. The standards have changed today. And because that has happened, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody about what Dak shouldn't get paid no more. I ain't hearing you. I don't even want to hear you. See, I need you to have the same. See, I'm watching now. I'm watching some of y'all. Some of y'all been mighty quiet in the chat. See, y'all loud and all that about what Dak should get paid and what he shouldn't get paid. Ain't nowhere in the world he should get paid this and he shouldn't get paid that. Y'all been mighty quiet now. See, y'all quiet now. I see y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all just like Jerry Jones. Y'all shaking y'all head like, oh my God. Ooh, yeah, Dak got to get it now. Oh my God. Yeah, y'all know it's the truth now. You can't be avoided. You know it's the truth now. So now you quiet. Yeah, exactly, Greg. They ain't gonna say nothing now. See, they ain't gonna say nothing. The chat's gonna be on like some folks done got a mute button on their computers or on their phones. It's muted now. Now they understand what I've been saying the whole time. Thank you, Trevor Lawrence. You proved me right. Now, it's really finna get ignorant now. It ain't got to necessarily be Dak. It might be Tua. It might be Jordan Love now. It might be Purdy. One thing is for sure. It's finna get ignorant now. Y'all think it was ignorant before. Oh my God. It's really finna get ignorant now. Thanks, Trevor. Shoot. Thanks, Trevor Lawrence. Thank you. Thank you. Cowboys now are looking right now, and they look. It forces things. They very well might go back to Trey Lance now, since they didn't pick up his option and he on his last year deal. They may have to go back to Trey Lawrence's age and say, hey, we need this. And see what Lawrence did. He just raised it up for people like Trey Lance, who we know ain't going to get paid like that. But even the bottom of the barrel folks just got paid a little bit more. See, paying a quarterback now $30 million, that's folks would be glad to pay that now. See? If you said Trey Lance earned $25 to $27 million a year, guess what? That just went up. See what Trevor Lawrence just did for everybody? It just went up. Guess what? Trevor Lawrence ain't done nothing. Guess what? Trey Lance ain't done nothing. So, Trevor Lawrence barely got a playoff win? I think he got one. I think. At least that was somebody said. Man, the bottom of the barrel, folks, just got happy. Yeah, they gave no. Get it right, Joe. They gave him $55 million, not 50. Don't rob him. They gave him $55 million. It's a big difference between 50 and 55. No, it's not about. But see, Luke, you just coming in. See, we don't want to hear the justification. We don't. We see you're coming from a different standard. And yesterday, what you're just saying, that standard worked yesterday. You say Dak isn't it anyway. See, we ain't got time for anyway and all that. No. We're gonna stick with what just happened on the day. It don't make no difference if you don't think Dak is it or not. Trevor Lawrence ain't it. That's for sure. We ain't say he was Patrick Mahomes. There's only one of him. It's only one of him. But I know Trevor Lawrence became the highest paid quarterback in the history of the league along with Joe Burrow. It ain't about the standard of how much have you won, how many playoff games you done won, how many Pro Bowls you made, how many All Pros you made, how many times your team been to the playoff. It ain't even about that no more. No. Trevor Lawrence deal just proved that. It ain't about what you done. It's a new standard now. So you can't throw that up no more. No. You could have did that yesterday, and we could have debated and argued all day long about, Dak just ain't got the it factor. Dak he just don't have the clutch gene. Dak can't play against the good teams and win. What other stuff y'all be throwing up? Dak can't do this. Dak can't do that. Well, what has Trevor Lawrence done? Whatever he did, it was worth $55 million a year, which is nothing. So you can't throw that on no more. So now, I might have debated you a little bit yesterday, but I can't even entertain it now. I can't even entertain that. Because those standards are gone. Those standards are gone now. Thanks to good old Trevor Lawrence. A person who has done nothing. Not to me. Nothing. Dak is going to get paid. Either the Cowboys are going to do it, which I doubt very seriously, or Dak is going to go to free agents after this year's over with, and there will be a team. All it takes is one, but Dak will have inquiries from probably about three to four teams, maybe. I've already went through that, but I'll do it again just to talk some more. If Aaron Rodgers retires, the Jets are going to make a phone call to Dak Prescott. I ain't say they were going to pay him. I said, but they're going to make a phone call because they got a ready-made team over there with some real good players, and they don't want to drop off the face of the earth. They will make the call to Dak Prescott. Actually, that'll be an easy transition. You got a good running back over there. You got a number one receiver over there. You got a good tight end. You got a good offensive line. Dak will fit right in there and pick right off where Aaron Rodgers goes. The Raiders is another spot that I'm quite sure be perfect for that. Just saying. I just named two. Might be a couple more. I'm just saying. Dak gonna get paid whether it's with the Cowboys and somewhere else. Now you see how ridiculous it is, Joe? Now you understand how ridiculous it is, right? That's why I said, what if Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, he signed a 10-year deal, so he the Kansas City Chiefs are helping him, and he's helping Kansas City. Kansas City gave him all that money up front and signing bonuses and all that type of stuff. But what if Patrick Mahomes poke his lip out? What if Patrick Mahomes? You put it right there. Mahomes getting $45 million a year. And look, now today, $45 million, you'd be happy if a quarterback signed $45 million. See, that's how crazy. That's how quick this thing done turned around. Trevor Lawrence getting 55, Patrick Mahomes getting 45. What if Mahomes go and just start acting the fool? What do you think Kansas City gonna pay him? And don't say, well, they'll pay him $1 million more. And no. They will pay him $70 million a year. And Patrick Mahomes could ask for it. And nobody would say, only thing everybody say, like, good Lord, God Almighty, $65 to $75 million a year. Oh my God, what are these quarterbacks making? But nobody would say Patrick Mahomes wouldn't deserve it. I mean, the man goes to the Super Bowl every year. He's won. I mean, he's the best quarterback in the game. The whole NFL revolves around him. He runs the show. Exactly, Luke. I agree. But who would be mad? Who really couldn't say that he who gonna say he don't deserve it? Based off the standards of what you've done. You see, if you basing it off that, Patrick Mahomes can go in and say, hey, I need 70. Based off what I've done. I need $70 million a year. Who gonna say he ain't, based off Trevor Lawrence getting 55 and without doing absolutely nothing? Then what you gonna give a quarterback that done hung up two banners and lost one? He been to the Super Bowl multiple occasions. What do you think that quarterback deserves? See what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if Mahomes starts saying something. He don't seem like that type, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because the money is just ridiculous. Trevor Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen, just got $55 million a year, and he ain't done nothing. I'm sorry. So they let me know you ain't got to do nothing. All you got to be is next in line. That's all you got to be. That's all you got to be. Next in line. You next in line. Here we go. And if you one of those dudes that has a resume, that has something on your resume, then your money is just went up another level. Trevor Lawrence ain't got nothing on his resume, and now he's the highest paid quarterback in the history of the NFL, along with Joe Burrow, at $55 million. Joe Burrow at least went to a Super Bowl. Trevor Lawrence been maybe on in the Super Bowl in Madden. Some of y'all may play with Jacksonville on Madden. He's probably been there for you on that. That's it. B Bird says, I gotta thank you for the super chat, B Bird. B Bird says, if Trey has a good preseason, he'll get $40 million next year. It's the market. It's the market. It's not about what you've done. It's the market. $40 million is chump change now. The same thing y'all cried about Dak Prescott getting paid 40. You'll be glad if Dak come back and say, I'll take $40 million. You'll be happy right now. Jerry Jones would. Shit. Jerry Jones be happy if Dak say, I'll take $41 million. I'll take $42 million. Jerry Jones say, where's your contract? We're going to sign this right now. He would. He would. And Trey Lance is going to be trying out for that type of money in the preseason, because Lord knows he's going to play the preseason. So he's trying out for it. He's trying out for teams in the preseason this year. Just in case the Cowboys let him go, or he decides to leave on his own. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I got it. I put out the same thing. We put it up Well, we didn't put it up in our show this morning, DP. But we'll see. We that might come out tomorrow, but for us, we'll talk about that tomorrow. But that's really just to put it at the haters, put it in the haters' lap. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of them will be shocked to see. There's a graphic that's out. I can't put it up right here. If I was filming another way, I could. There's a graphic that is out that shows the last 50 starts between Mahomes and Dak, and you would be surprised what that shows. It looks almost the same, as far as statistics go. But that's for the haters. That's just saying, hey, this look, y'all got my quarterback messed up. I ain't talking about that. The news, the news, man, is DP, is Trevor Lawrence signing for $55 million a year. That's the only news I got. That's all I want to talk about. It's mind-boggling to me. Because I didn't think that Trevor Lawrence just shut down Cowboy fans' mouths about what have you done. See, all is dead. All is dead. It's dead, man. All right? Man, I appreciate y'all hanging with me. For those that here, I ain't asked for it, but do this for me. Hit that like button for me. Facebook, hit that like button. Smash it about 20 times or so. If you're on YouTube, hit that heart button for me. I got a few Twitter people in here. Whoever that is that's on Twitter, I appreciate you hanging even though you didn't say nothing. Even though you didn't say anything to me. It's cool. And I got somebody on Twitch. Whoever you are on Twitch, I appreciate you. And you didn't say nothing. You could. But whoever you guys are, I thank you for hanging with me. Hey, breaking news. I'm going to say it one more time, then I'm getting out of here. Trevor Lawrence, 5-year, $275 million, 142 of it guaranteed, but most of all, his now annual yearly salary is $55 million per season, which means he is now, along with Joe Burrow, the highest paid player in the history of the NFL. That Trevor Lawrence. So when it comes to Dak Prescott, y'all can go somewhere else and talk to some of my brothers on their show. Want to say that Dak ain't good enough, and Dak is not this, and Dak is not that. I ain't even hearing it over here because it don't make no difference what he is and what he's not. Trevor Lawrence showed us that today, because I know Dak Prescott is better than Trevor Lawrence. I know that. I know it. It ain't even a thought. I know he better. I know he is. I know Jared Goff is better than Trevor Lawrence. But Trevor Lawrence just got paid. Goff just got $53 million a year. Trevor Lawrence just got $55. I know Goff better. I know Jalen Hurts is better than Trevor Lawrence. Jalen Hurts at $50 a year. So it don't make no difference who's better. He's getting paid more than Josh Allen. I know Josh Allen. Even though Josh Allen turned the ball over, even with that, he's still better than Trevor Lawrence. And he's getting paid more than Josh Allen. I know he is. So it makes no difference on what you've done. It's about, thanks to Trevor Lawrence, it just proves again who's next. And Dak Prescott, Tua, Jordan Love coming up. Those guys are next. Brock Purdy is coming up. They next. And they're going to get paid way more than Trevor Lawrence. Y'all might as well get ready for it. It's got to happen now. It's got to happen. The standards have been changed. It's got to happen now. It's no question about it. It's got to happen. Whether it's Dallas or somewhere else, your boy Dak Prescott is going to get it. All right, I'm done. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me. For those that can, I'm quite sure I'll be with West Coast in the morning. Well, not in the morning, 12:30 Central. 12:30 Central Time, 12:30 in the afternoon Central Time. That is the morning time over there in, with West Coast, of course, because he's from California, so that's 10:30 that way. 12:30 for those that this is your first time, which I don't think most of you are. We had a couple first timers in here tonight. Turn on those live notifications from whatever platform that you're watching me on, so that you won't miss it. I'll be with West Coast in the morning, and we've done pretty well together. This is unexpected. We've done pretty good together. It wasn't planned. It was like, hey, what you doing? I say, I'll come on now. It is what it is. So we'll be together tomorrow morning, West Coast, and I hope some of you guys be able, if you're not working, of course, hopefully you'll be able to come hang with us tomorrow morning. I'm quite sure we'll be kind of highlighting this a little bit more. All right. I appreciate you. We'll see you on tomorrow. Thanks for hanging with me. For the one and the only, this has been the Big Time Show.